We are sitting in Malmö City Square today. Mary Åkesson, the Senior Manager for Travel. What lessons other cities should learn from Malmö's journey in driving more and more tourism into the city?
I have brave politicians to take brave decisions.
How do you balance when more and more tourists are arriving into the city?
Good mix. We have lots of tourism coming in during summertime.
Does the city has some hidden aspects about still to be explored by the new tourists which are coming?
With having big events in the city like having...
Namaskar dosto. Welcome to Bindaas Anshum, where we are sitting in Malmö City Square today with Mary Åkesson, the Senior Manager for Travel Trade. Welcome Mary to our show.
Thank you very much.
What we are going to discuss today is about how Malmö has grown dramatically in tourism over the last few years.
Yeah.
So our questions will be related to that how more and more tourism can be brought into the city of Malmö, its closeness to the city of Copenhagen, and of course the big Indian community which thrives and strives into Malmö city. So I have my first question that what lessons other cities should learn from Malmö's journey in driving more and more tourism into the city?
I think it's to have brave politicians to take brave decisions.
Yeah.
That's something that has been done in Malmö. We have developed a new area. There used to be an industrial area who has now become a really beautiful place in Malmö with a mix of departments, restaurants, new beautiful boardwalks at the sea. So I think making brave decisions.
So how do you balance when more and more tourists are arriving into the city and the life of the local residents? How is it balanced?
I think we have, at the moment, we have a quite good mix. We have lots of tourism coming in during summertime, and then maybe during other times it's not that much. But the citizen of Malmö is still very curious. They like when they see people from other countries coming to visiting Malmö. They are still a little bit surprised. Why are you visiting Malmö? And think it's fun that somebody else
that I can understand.
Yeah, so it's the citizens like it, and they are very curious about other people. So I think it's since Malmö is quite diverse with lots of nationality living in Malmö. We are not sure if there is a tourist or if there is a citizens, because you see so many nationality when you are working around in the city. So you're not really sure if it's a citizen or a tourist.
So is Malmö experiencing over tourism, or the tourism is normal like any other city would have? Because in Scandinavia, sustainability is a very hot topic.
Yeah.
For everything you want to have sustainability. Does this affect the sustainable aspect of the city or not?
I would say not that much. I think, yeah, we are trying to promote to do biking and walking around the city, and
Yeah, I saw many people when I was doing the boat tour just a few minutes back. Many people doing kayaking, doing paddle boats, and also. Is this a way of life in Malmö?
Maybe not a way of life, but doing biking and walking around the city. Biking, definitely. I think lots of citizens don't own a car; they own a bike.
Okay.
So it's the fastest way to get around in the city is by bike.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
And the cruise industry is growing very high.
Yeah.
The tourism coming in from the cruise is increasing numbers day by day. So can Malmö offer something really great for the cruise tourism, the passengers coming in from the cruise liners? Do we have cruise coming in?
We have a few cruises coming into the city. The city can't take the largest cruise ship. The port is too small.
Okay.
So if we want to use the closest port, and we want to use that for the cruises coming in, the largest ship we can accept is up to 240 meters. So, we don't get the large cruise ship with over 5,000
Yeah,
visitors.
those are the bigger
Yeah,
ones. Those are really big ones.
So
Yeah.
the ones that we have into the city centers maybe have around 800, 1,200 people, and the city can handle that. That's not a problem.
So the city has the capability to handle the small ships which
Yeah,
are coming
yeah,
in, and tourism is driving them.
Yeah.
So are the locals benefiting out of the tourism which is happening through the cruise, through coming in from Denmark and coming in through some
Maybe
other
not,
ways?
maybe not so much about the cruise, but from tourism, yes. I think if we didn't have so many tourists or visitors or business tourists as congress participants and things like that, we wouldn't have the number of restaurants and in the city, and some of the shop wouldn't survive without the tourists.
So does the city has some hidden aspects about which are still to be explored by the new tourists which are coming, like some big venues for the corporate MICE movements and weddings? Are that business also coming into the city?
We are working a lot with having big events in the city, like having sports events and things
Okay.
like that. That's something the city wants to work more with. And of course, when that's happening, lots of tourists or lots of visitors are coming for those kind of events.
So, as you are working as a senior manager of the travel trade into the Malmö, Visit Malmö, what priorities are you bringing out to attract more and more visitors to this city?
Maybe not. It's more and more. Since tourists we want more quality of the tourists. We want them to stay longer.
Okay.
We want them not just to stay for one night. We want them to stay longer. And of course, when it comes to the long haul destination, it's important that you stay for a longer time.
Yeah, of course, of course.
And we understand if people coming in from, for example, India or US, then you have a long flight, and we want them to spend a few days in Malmö, and maybe when they're traveling forwards to another city, we want them to use the trains or who's maybe a more sustainable way of traveling.
Okay. So many years you have had in the tourism board. Like, are there any misconceptions about the city which should be cleared out?
Maybe not among the cities, tourists coming from other countries, but
Okay.
from some Swedish visitors. They, since we have so many nationality living in the cities, some
Yeah.
Swedish persons thinks that Malmö isn't a nice place.
Oh.
But that's their loss. So it has been some questioning about Malmö having so many nationalities in Sweden.
Yeah.
Not when you come along other.
So, but we have a very thriving Indian community
Yeah.
staying over here in
Yeah.
Malmö with so many Indian restaurants.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of students into the Malmö
Yeah,
University.
universities, yes.
How have they adapted to the city, and how have local people adapted them to their society?
I think the important thing is the food.
Indians will die
Yeah.
for their food, yeah?
Yeah,
Do anything they want their own food.
The food is important, and since we have so many nationality living in city, we have lots of nice restaurants from all over the world, and I think that's
So, have you ever tried butter chicken?
no.
Which Indian dish have you tried? Have you ever tried the Indian food?
Yes, I have tried. We have some nice Indian restaurants.
Okay.
I was having lunch just a few weeks ago at one Indian restaurant.
Okay.
I don't really remember. It was some chicken dish we were eating.
Chicken dish,
Yeah.
okay.
But I have also heard that the Indian food serving to European people is not the real Indian food.
Yeah,
So
that
you
is
should-
because we reduce the spices when we are serving it to
Yeah.
an European or an American. Yeah, because
we
the
can't
spice
have-
level is too high.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
mango lassi.
Oh, mango lassi. Yeah,
But then
mango.
somebody told me that's not really Indian either. So
Yeah, mango
I
lassi
think
is something which has been designed. I have
yeah,
also seen it only in Europe. We don't see
yeah.
that normally in India.
So I was a little
We
bit disappointed when I heard it.
no, but I would recommend that you should, whenever you go to an Indian restaurant. So, if you want a sweet gravy type of a chicken, then butter chicken is one dish
Yeah.
which goes universally within the European market, Australian market, American
Yeah.
market. No matter you meet anyone who has tried and tested an Indian food, butter chicken is the one
Yeah.
king of the food.
I will try that
Yeah.
next time.
Yeah. So now we'll come to an end. So my last question to you is, if you could tell me and the world one thing about Malmo that most people still don't know,
Oh,
one hidden jewel of Malmo.
one hidden jewel.
Yeah.
There is this museum in Malmö that you have to visit, the Disgusting Food Museum.
Disgusting food museum.
Museum.
My goodness.
Yeah. It's about sustainability and it's also about culture. So I think
Okay.
it's really Malmö. It's about what I think is disgusting. Somebody else in the world think is so nice and normal to eat.
Okay.
And it's also about culture differences that we have to start thinking about what we are eating, and maybe we need to eat more insects and bugs and things like that in the future.
Okay. No,
And also like seaweed and things like that.
oh my
Yeah.
goodness. Ah. No, that's really great.
I try seaweed actually. Fried seaweed.
You tried that?
Yeah,
And it's really
it's delicious.
it's tasty or
Yeah.
disgusting?
No, it's tasty.
It's tasty.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you, Mary. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to have this small interaction sitting in the beautiful city square of Malmo. This is
you.
one of the most beautiful kind of a concept which we have created today in doing this podcast. To all my viewers and friends, we do appreciate if you like and subscribe to this video. We will be bringing in more and more content. And before we end this, we have to congratulate Mary, who has just become a grandmother of two twins of
Thank
your
you.
daughter, and she's enjoying the city. And of course, best wishes and blessings to the young born in the family.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you so much.